My name is Gerald Ramcharan, and I'm the program manager of Veterans Court. My main function comes down to making sure that the program functions correctly, is efficient, and meets the needs of the county, the justice system, and the individual participants who come into it.
So my name is Shaun Mosqueda, and I am the case manager / court coordinator for the Veteran Treatment Court here at Hays County. Basically, I'm the liaison, the person in the middle between the participants in the program and then to the actual program manager and the judge.
I'm retired Army. I spent 23 years in active duty, doing a variety of functions, but primarily in the mental health and substance abuse and corrections field.
I'm in the Army Reserves right now, but I do have some Army experience, deployment experience in combat zones.
My dad was in the Air Force. I grew up as an Air Force brat. I lived my whole childhood was as a military dependent. And I looked at our Veterans Court and I thought, this is a wonderful opportunity to give back. The folks that come here, the men and women that come through this court, these are all people who have given 100% of themselves. This is an amazing chance for me to give back 100% of myself to them and to be part of a team that's absolutely devoted. We have the same love of the same things, and it's such an amazing chance to help them and to see people work through those inner demons, work through the inner struggles, and to help them achieve something in their own lives that it's all theirs.
I joined Vet Corps because I want to help people, and not even just help people because a lot of people can say that. I wanted to, we're here for only so long, who knows how long, and I wanted to, leave a lasting impression, especially in a demographic that I'm pretty familiar with. I've been in charge of soldiers who have been through a lot of the same issues. I have friends that have been through a lot of the same issues. I've even lost friends of mine in the service who, had they had the same kind of intervention at some point, would still probably be here today. But instead, it's not the case.
I think it may be different for the different individuals that come in. Some people may not trust the justice system in general and see us as a part of it, which we are, but we're a part of justice reform in terms of meeting the needs of people so that we're diverting them from long-term involvement in the system. But people still, I think, see the justice system as punishment, and that's not our purpose. Our main purpose is to provide treatment and any other resources that will get somebody going in the right direction.
First thing that comes to my mind is the stigma. Just needing any kind of help when it comes to mental health we've come a long way in the military, I think, in addressing that, but in some ways I think that's still an issue. It's something that's still kind of looked down upon.
Well, each veteran is going to have his own reason for being mistrustful, fearful. It'll always be, I think, unique to each individual. But I can see why people would be apprehensive. Maybe their bosses didn't treat them right. Maybe their superior officers took advantage of them. Maybe senior enlisted personnel did not treat them fairly. Perhaps even as a result of that mistreatment, they've suffered real serious injuries in a way that the average person has never experienced. Your mistrust of authority at that point is not irrational at all. I can see why you would have actual mistrust. Even so, the way this program works, the best thing to do, the best thing for yourself is to trust. It may be the hardest thing you do, but it's the best thing you'll ever do.
personally, there's a satisfaction that the program is doing what it's supposed to do. I've been around a little bit, so my hope is that I leave places and things a little bit better than when I came into them. And so when I see someone successfully graduate and move on, it's personally fulfilling to me that there's some indication that there's something good out of what I and we do as a program. For the individual that's sincere about the benefits that they got from the program, I think that's something that it's hard to describe because it depends on the person that's leaving and had the success. But I guess the one word it would be fulfilling, and hope that person maintains whatever good direction that they're headed in.
When you come to the court with me, you'll get exposed to a lot of Greeks and Romans. I will tell you that up front. I learned early on that courage is all the virtues in harmony. Part of how you know courage when you see it is it's beautiful. The Greeks had, I think, 23 or 24 different, very particular words for very particular kinds of courage. The highest form of courage they called Andrea. We get our name from that. But it is the particular courage of a young person on the battlefield, and it's wrapped up in images of grace and beauty. When I see somebody struggling through this program, come out the other side and graduate, it's beautiful. There's no other word for it. It's stunningly beautiful. Because we may offer all this help, but in the end, it was the individual and his struggle, her struggle alone that really got him through, that got him to that point. It's amazing, and I can't tell you how privileged I feel to be part of that. It's wonderful. That's where my heart is every time anybody graduates from this program. I think it is an astoundingly beautiful and moving experience.